So, this is not going the way I wanted it to at all. And, yeah, neither is my life or anything for that matter. I should have probably had like a little bit more of a plan, but I mean, I guess that's kind of how should have had more of a plan in regards to everything in life in general, right? Okay. um, yeah, so since I haven't been in the gym since last Wednesday, which I can tell isn't gonna be what's gonna make anything better, because I need that. I need to be able to get like energy and aggression and like that's my meditation, but I think I'm afraid to go back because I'll go back to the cycle of, like having to be there all the time and, like paying excessive, uh, attention to what I intake. But instead of that, I've pretty much been not doing anything. I don't know if you can see. This is really bad quality, so it might just be a big blur. Can I hold it still long enough? My room is disgusting. My life is disgusting. I'm not doing anything other than basically, like, okay, the best way I can think to explain the way I've been eating lately is like, okay, think if you were reading a book, right? And you're like, this book is enjoyable. I don't see a reason to stop reading it. That's how I've been eating since Thursday. And it doesn't make any sense. And I'll just eat and then I'll have to stop because I'm nauseous and I'll lay there or continue like I'm eating like this when I'm working. I don't understand it, and the more I try to understand it, the more frustrated I get because like going to the gym, that makes sense. Going to the punching bag makes sense to me. Like doing things obsessively when it has to do with like OCD, that makes sense. I get that. Like you're striving for organization, you're striving for control, but just eating, that I don't get it. I don't know why I'm doing it, and it makes me feel really like it just makes me nauseous, like physically, like that's what happens when you eat way too much. um and I don't know if it's like because I don't I'm not I don't smoke or drink or hardly anything anymore. I mean, I drank Saturday, so it's not like I'm cold turkey from everything. It's just not something I do on a daily basis. Because what I started doing on a daily basis instead was like training really hard and going to work, and that was enough to keep my mind plenty busy. Um, so yeah, I basically realized why I did all that. Like I knew, but like it's way heavier than I thought. Like everything's crap. Everything's crap when you don't bullshit. Everything sucks. And granted, I don't think that. I think a lot of it has to do with this medicine, which I am going to talk to somebody better about, like Friday or something. So maybe I can just totally get off this crap anyway because I'm really tired of waking up, and when I wake up and I forget to take this medicine in the morning, like today I woke up at noon, which is like, I'm used to waking up at like 7, 8, or 9 a.m. and taking this medicine. So I woke up at noon today, and when you wake up at noon and you don't take your crazy people medicine, everything is just melting and it looks crazy, and it's, granted, I had some can I talk? I had some problems with like small hallucinations and shit before, but basically just making me way crazier than I even need to be. Like I'm crazy on my own right, but if I don't take this medicine, I'm 10 times crazier, and it's just not a good thing. um which my pop really doesn't believe in medication anyway. Um but I feel like there may be a small dose that would be helpful. Um a lot of times when you get medicated, you just want that medicine to fix shit off the top. And that's another bullshit thing I've been doing. I've been on this medicine for like 2 months, and it seems to have made shit worse. I'm just a little bit more apathetic about it. But granted, I've drawn the past 2 days. Not anything good, not anything complete, but better than nothing. Like I do feel some familiar things, some good things that I was used to before, but I also feel a lot more of the shitty things, shitty thoughts, lazy, miserable, reminiscent of like good and bad shit. But like when you reminisce good shit, you're bummed that it's not like that anymore, and then when you reminisce all the terrible things you've gone through, you just get bummed out. So it's like, I don't know, my head's just doing way too much, and I don't know, I can't keep eating like this and gaining so much weight because I'm not happy like this. But at the same time, like I'm obviously not overweight this quick, but I really feel like I could go to the other end of the spectrum. I've seen people be 95 pounds and then be super heavy, and nobody really asks. You don't ask somebody why that happened. You just assume they didn't want it to. But I don't want that to happen either. I don't feel like that's a step in the right direction. Mike should pick that up. That might be the guy that's gonna help me. Or not, because it didn't even ring again. I don't know. I might have to do another video. I don't know. Taylor did say, though, when she commented on that first video, that life is a mess like this, and I'm trying to do this without bullshitting. But I don't know if any of this is helpful to anybody. I'm a fucking mess. Is this helpful? Does anybody feel better that I'm a fucking mess? Is that helpful at this point? I mean, like, the idea is to get you some resources while I get me some resources. But this is where I'm at in the meanwhile, without insurance and without a whole lot of outlets. I mean, like, I'm living, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't know shit right now. Basically, my disorders kept with their coping mechanisms. Everybody knows that. And now I'm not coping super awesome. And every time I try to think of a new coping mechanism, I manage to do it to an extent that's unhealthy. So, gonna figure out something else. That's the plan. It's a really vague plan, but we have a plan now. We're gonna find better coping mechanisms than excessively doing drugs, alcohol, punching a bag, measuring what I eat, and whatever else I've managed to do to an extreme. Oh, eating everything. Let's throw that one in there because that's what I'm doing now. So that's our plan. Our plan is to figure this out. God, I suck at this.